Hello, my name is Kevin Boyd. I'm the final speaker about the topic concerning paying your interns. As Cassie pointed out, paid interns in the UN in 2015 held a strike protesting the fact that they're not being paid. Then again in 2017, the Global Intern Committee did a nationwide strike. Keone pointed out the positive effects on students, on why they should be paid. They have the ability to then focus more on the career and less on the aspects of finance that most students struggle with throughout their term as a student. Paying the interns also gives a larger pool for the employer to pull from. As far as later employment, the employee is going to want to stay with them and increase their career within the company that they've already provided their internship with. My final thoughts on this is the rights for the interns themselves. They are all due equal pay for equal work. Many companies take advantage of the internship program as a loophole to get out of from paying students the wages that they deserve for the work provided. And the reason they're able to do this, Joseph Lenore pointed out in the National Law Review, is that the Fair Labor Standard Act has a 6-part test as to why or why not a student internship should be paid. One, the internship itself is included in actual operation of the facility if the employer is similar to training for which they are given in the educational environment. So basically, if the structure of the employment for the internship is similar to a college program, they then don't have to pay them the standard wages. The internship experience is for the intern. So if the company can claim that the internship itself is benefiting the intern and not the company, they can get out from paying them wages. The intern doesn't displace regular employees, but instead works under close supervision, meaning they're joined at the hip with a company employee and isn't actually providing a role themselves for the company, which would displace a standard worker in that same position. The company provided training. They don't get any immediate advantage over the activities of the intern. So if he's not actually producing something on his own for the benefit of the company itself or the organization, they can get out of the 6 standards on there. The last one is that the employer and internship both understand the internship is not entitled for wages spent they're not entitled to employment after the internship is completed. If both parties agree that we're going to give you an internship, but there's no guarantee that you're going to have a job after the fact, then they agree upon that fact and they can get out of paying that. Unfortunately, a lot of the college students today need that educational experience in a job scenario. As we know that a lot of employers today don't allow or won't accept people for employment that don't have prior work experience in that field. I equate the internship laws and the way the businesses overstep their bounds on it is taking advantage of the students themselves. It's no different than the child labor laws of the early 1900s, where companies were paying kids pennies compared to what the adults would make in that same field. So, or what third world country employers pay their children labor or child labor, the same thing. So if we're going to treat our college students in the same manner that third world countries treat child labor, or the way our own U.S. Agencies and businesses and organizations paid child labor back in the early 1900s, I say enough's enough. We need to have equal pay for equal work. These people are going into these establishments, they're providing a service for the organization, and they deserve to be paid. Thank you for attending.